adding my hype for the upcoming third season of Zombieland Saga, I took to the series subreddit and asked fans what theories and predictions they had. Because my sense of creativity thought I was a piece of shit and left me years ago, I thought it'd be a good idea to make a video on the ones I got. Spoilers. Duh. I think Season 3 will be announced after the Gaiden manga or at their concert in October. I think at some point in the season, they should show a glimpse of Tai's backstory if they want to introduce the concept of Sagako's and the curse. I want to see what the girls, especially Zombie Tai, would do if they encountered one of the Sagakos. Now that Kotaro is in danger, it will be a great chance to see his backstory with Sakura. The girls might discover his health condition and finally met the barman, which might lead to some of our questions being answered, I hope. The zombie decay theory can still be possible. As for the girls, the most anticipated one yet is the Franchushu vs Iron Fil arc. I also want a Showa-era performance from them. If you're unfamiliar, Gaiden, the First Zombie is a spin-off manga. It takes place 29 years before the events of Zombieland Saga, and introduces a group of exorcists called the Sagako Busters, of which Tai was the leader when she was alive. If Season 3 does decide to introduce the Sagako Busters, it will likely be what wakes Tai up. It would probably be like how the Iron Fil arc in Season 2 was with Ai, where Tai will have to choose whether to go back to her old group or continue her career with Franchushu. The only way I could see the show using that kind of storyline again is if it's mixed up a bit. Like Tai leaving the group for good rather than falling back into the religion of the status quo. Either that or they can repeat Ai's story in Season 2, minus the gay shit. Another way Tai's reunion with the Busters could go about is if she doesn't wake up, and while they remember her, she doesn't remember them. The Busters would want her to come back as their leader, but they see that she's happy being an idol and performing with her friends, and realizing that she has a new life to live. Either way, it could potentially make for a fun story arc. As for Kotaro's backstory with Sakura, I'm pretty sure that's something that'll be explored a bit with Kotaro supposedly dying, or at the very least sick with something. Just from the small snippets we've seen, we know that he looked up to her back when she was alive and brought her back so she could fulfill her dream of being an idol. Right now, it's not exactly clear why he doesn't tell her he's an old classmate of hers or why he changed his last name. Perhaps there's a specific reason why he keeps his identity hidden. If Season 3 ends up being the final season, then we'll likely get some answers with the immortal bartender as well. I've heard some suggestions that Kotaro might be an alien because the ending of Season 2 sorta implies that those are a thing now, and he's bleeding because his human form is starting to fade. I don't know, why would an alien go to high school and then care about Saga? Is the music popular in space or something? Another speculation I've heard is that Kotaro is a zombie himself. I think Season 2 disproves that, as we see him go to a bathhouse without worry of makeup coming off, and if he had a way to keep that on no matter what, I feel like that's something he would have given the girls. Also, I can't think of a reason why he would keep himself being a zombie a secret from them. The aliens will be a one-off gimmick, no elaboration after a cold open that reveals it to be a trivial thing, i.e. FCC's first music video or a movie they are featured in. It will represent the girls being at the height of their fame. Instead, Season 3 will be about Kotaro's mortality, since it's revealed that he may be dying. I think this is due to his contact with some metaphysical being, i.e. a demon, god, Cthulhu, etc., coming to an end. The terms of the agreement, resurrecting Sakura et al. To realize her dream of becoming an idol, have been met, and in return, the zombie girls will start to deteriorate and die once again. So the goal will be for Sakura, Saki, Ai, Junko, Yugiri, Lily, and Tai to fight against their fate, and hang on to their second lease on life. Kotaro making a deal with a mythological being to revive Sakura and the other girls, and the terms of his contract coming to an end could lead to an exciting season or series finale. Since the girls have become successful idols, it's time for Kotaro to uphold his end of the deal and give the mythological creature his life. I don't know if that would result in the girls dying again, because that'd be kind of a crappy deal. But maybe this creature is an ass, who knows? If Season 3 goes with that, I can imagine it exploring themes of mortality with Kotaro being content with his decision because he could help Sakura fulfill her dream, while Sakura is furious. After all, her happiness isn't worth Kotaro throwing his own life away, and her dying before reaching her goal should have been left alone. As for the aliens, maybe it's a fake out to get people excited for Season 3, or it has something to do with Kotaro's deal. Like, he made a deal with aliens who are into necromancy. Aliens blow up Saga, everyone is rezzed, Zombieland Saga. Also, Romero gets his own song, I still doesn't get one. Saki and Junko get the most awesome songs. Lily does something cute, Tai does something legendary, Yugiri slaps someone, Kotaro exhibits flawless talent in some public display. That is all. I can't argue with that, but why would the dog get a song? Egg and Kotaro have half-zombie, half-human babies. Vampires? God, why did you have to go to the necrophilia route? Defend zombie rights! Okay, but if necrophilia bad, then why zombie sexy? Also, not sure if Kotaro fucking Sakura would be legal. I mean, technically she's permanently in the body of a 17-year-old, but a year has passed since she's been revived, so she's 18 now. But it would be kinda predatory for him to revive her, become her boss, and then have sex with her. I think bringing her back just so she could be an idol is enough. But the bigger issue is that he wouldn't be fucking Also, while it can be drawn that he looked up to her back in high school, it's not stated whether he felt any form of attraction to her. As for the vampires, I don't see how human plus zombie equals vampire. Also, since aliens are apparently a thing, I don't think we need to introduce another monster. There will be a disclosure of the topic of Praxelosis, Kotaro's disease, and about the curses of the saga. Of course, in the last 9 to 12 episodes. The first series will be introductory. The second series will be about Saki. The third and fourth are again about the relationships of Ai and Junko. I wonder what will happen in the third season, because in the first season there were disagreements and disputes. In the second, there is a fear of losing an important person and providing their value. The fifth, sixth, and seventh are about the other girls. Perhaps in the 7th and 8th series, our Tai Yamada will finally be revealed. This reply is probably the only one I've seen suggesting that Kotaro's disease won't come up until towards the end. If Season 3 does decide to focus more on Ai and Junko, it had better be throwing the shippers some more bones. Just reveal that they're secretly fucking behind the scenes, and how they have to work to keep themselves from being openly gay because that would cause controversy. Just let the lesbians fuck! Quiz thingy! What theories and predictions do you have about Zombieland Saga Season 3? Personally, I'm hoping to get some detail on necromancy in this world, and I'm predicting that Kotaro's sickness has something to do with it. Leave your answers down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye!